Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 7-day chart. We're sitting here at $1.11. I keep seeing people, they're sending me video clips from TikTok and Facebook and even YouTube of these people making videos saying expect a major dump on XRP. Sell now and buy back in sub 80 cents, sub 60 cents. I don't know if those people are making videos and they're getting a ton of views from it, or if they just hate XRP, or they regret not buying XRP and now they're trying to get other people to sell off their XRP. But if you look at this 7-day chart, it looks pretty freaking bullish to me. I'm expecting us to move upward from here. This W pattern shows it will break out. It's just a matter of time and can be very soon. I've seen about 12 or 13 people talking about this W right here. And you see it on the 7-day chart. It happened right here. And everybody that's talking about it is talking about a massive move upward. I see people calling for $1.60 on the next move up. Other people are being conservative, saying the next stop is $1.30. But then we're going to go on to go above the all-time high back in 2018. You know, it's just a matter of time until XRP really breaks out. I don't know why people become so impatient with this cryptocurrency. It's going sideways right now, sure, but we're above $1. Do you know how long we sat below $1 for XRP? Years. The last time we broke above $1 and held it for over 4 days was back in 2021. Don't get impatient now. I still expect us to go upward. Ripple whales and sharks are buying as retail are selling, and that's what's going on. Anybody that's selling, the whales are buying up your XRP. There's going to be people buying XRP at $5, at $10 plus. Wait until institutional adoption is happening. Institutions will buy XRP at any price because they're going to use it for its actual utility, to send money from one country to another. They're going to use it for on-demand liquidity. Don't sell your XRP too soon. Uphold just posted this. Seems about right. This comes from GrapeDrop. So you see the top trending assets: XRP, HBAR, Doge, Bitcoin, and XLM. And XLM has been going up quite a bit. It's having a massive bullish move upward. And you know, I always said it. If you're an XRP investor, definitely hold XLM. It's like double dipping on your investment. HBAR is another one. I think that's going to be an absolute shocker in this alt season. I think it's going to easily go above $3. This comes from Smoke. XRP dominates Coinbase trading volume. On November 17, 2024, XRP surged to the top of Coinbase's spot trading, capturing 18% of total volume, $660 million. It outpaced Bonk and Bitcoin. Compelling data that reveals a strong demand and interest in the asset. Momentum building. You know, as XRP continues to move upward, there's still going to be a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. A lot of people are going to be jumping in because they know the price is going to go higher and higher. This next run up, alt season, is going to be absolutely spectacular. And it hasn't even got started yet. I remind people of that because the same people that are making videos talking about a major dump are also saying that alt season is not almost over. It has not even started yet, and people are saying it's over. I mean, you really need to stay focused. Don't listen to the bullshit that's out there. People are creating these videos for views, and they're gaining momentum. And anybody new to this space, they need to start to understand what they're holding when they hold XRP. Breaking news, Judy Shelton, Trump's former pick for the Fed, acknowledges the potential for Ripple and XRP. Now, a lot of people are saying she could come back to the Fed, and that would be very bullish for XRP because that would be like the final piece of the puzzle. Donald Trump's former economic advisor, Judy Shelton, outlines an alternative to gold for cross-border settlements. XRP is a cross-border remittance protocol that functions as digital gold, stabilizing currencies and solving the cross-border payments challenge for central banks. The reason that XRP is a very important cryptocurrency is it does a couple of different things. First, you could look at it as digital gold. But we are about to have tokenized gold, tokenized real actual gold. And something needs to move that from one country to another, from one person to another. XRP can do that. XRP also delivers on-demand liquidity, which that's going to be very important once the massive liquidity crisis shows up for the banks. But beyond that, XRP also moves value in a matter of seconds. Do you realize how game-changing that is? People don't want to wait days for a payment to show up on the other end. If you're on the phone with a client in another country and you send a payment or they send a payment to you, imagine that payment happening before you even hang up the phone. That's what's game-changing about XRP. XRP, Uphold, FedNow, and real-time payments. Fact, if you reside in the United States and your bank works with FedNow or real-time payments, you can instantly withdraw your XRP to US dollars on Uphold. You know, I actually tried this and it actually works. And this shows you the connections already going on between Ripple and the Fed, Ripple and Uphold. It's all coming together perfectly. It's like all the pieces of the puzzle that were missing years ago are now getting put in place. And once FedNow really gains a lot of momentum, I think it's going to bring a lot of value to XRP. There's a few other networks that are also tied in with FedNow. This comes from Michael Branch. U.S. Treasury warns against using all cross-border payment systems that don't align with its standards. So they're talking about the crypto factor. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, blockchain and crypto. These technologies have completely transformed how money moves across borders. Blockchain networks allow people to send money without banks or middlemen. They're faster, cheaper, and immune to government interference, everything the Treasury hates. Cryptocurrencies also challenge the dollar's dominance. Imagine a world where businesses use Bitcoin instead of dollars to pay for goods. It's already happening in small pockets around the world. And then there's stablecoins. So they see stablecoins as both a risk and an opportunity. He called for a federal framework to control their use, making sure they don't bypass the traditional financial system. Right now, the lack of consistent rules is a glaring weak spot, and Treasury officials know it. Here's what I think is going to happen with these cross-border payment rails. I think anything that's regulated will still be around, but they're going to get rid of all of these fraudulent rails. We could even see a bottleneck in payment rails around the world. But Ripple does not compete with the US dollar. XRP is not competition to the US dollar. If anything, it fixes the US dollar. It makes it stronger because it delivers on-demand liquidity and it can move US dollars around the world in a matter of seconds. So what I see happening here is this. Anything that runs on USDT, Tether, most likely will disappear here in the United States. They're just going to regulate Tether out. Anyone using Bitcoin on all of these fraudulent rails, they're going to want to get rid of those rails. Now, Ripple has been setting up rails all around the world in a very regulated way. Ripple even has money transmitter license here inside the United States. So what they're going to do is they're going to bring legitimacy to these rails. So you know how I always said there's going to be a bottleneck in crypto? 99% of crypto is going to disappear and we're going to be left with regulated cryptocurrencies. We're also going to see a bottleneck with the exchanges. Any exchange that isn't doing KYC, know your customer, or AML, anti-money laundering, most likely those exchanges will just disappear as well. I think a lot of people are going to end up losing money once those exchanges go dark overnight. But I think the same thing is going to happen inside the payment rails because this makes sense. They want to keep the traditional system alive and running as we transform into the new digital financial system. So they're going to have to make changes around everything. The payment rails are no different. Justin, CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse on Fox News says Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Trump. Take a listen.
Well, as the U.S. has had this very hostile, the Biden administration has been waging a war on crypto, and I think an unlawful war. Courts have agreed with us on that. And we're finally seeing that kind of unlocked in a Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Trump. And I think we're seeing that reflect in kind of how the markets have reacted since the election.
And ever since the election, the market has been going up. And it's been a very exciting time. And I think it's going to get even more exciting once Trump takes office in January. But Brad Garlinghouse is totally right. Once we get regulations, that's going to be the biggest game changer in crypto. And I think Trump is going to work on that day one. Wow, Ripple has assigned bank IDs to over 500 banks, and people still believe XRP won't be used. Remember, people said no bank is going to utilize XRP or RippleNet. So you see, this comes from Ripple documents. Bank IDs. The following list provides the bank ID you must specify when you add a beneficiary. Make sure to select the bank ID according to the region where your beneficiary is located and or the specific bank they use. Now, there's no U.S. banks here yet. That's going to come once we get regulations. Then we'll get those big announcements. But Ripple has been working with banks all around the world for a very long time. It's been building out over the past decade. Wait until XRP goes live in between all these banks. People talk about that overnight flip of the switch. I think it's going to be a switch from the traditional system into the digital system. But it is going to move the value of XRP and a lot of these other utility-driven cryptocurrencies overnight. You're going to wake up one morning and XRP might jump by $10 or $20 instead of 10 or 20 cents. But we are going to still watch as utility drives the price higher and higher year over year. That's why passive income has always been the path forward for me, because I want to see XRP reach 3 digits and then 4 digits and then eventually 5 digits. And I don't think it's going to take as long as people think. Everybody's always pointing at 2030. But look at how fast everything is advancing right now. Trump is going to hit the gas pedal. He's going to put the pedal to the floor once he takes office in January. We're going to get stablecoin regulations, crypto regulations. We're going to have so many different options opening up as institutions are getting involved with crypto. The banks are going to be able to get involved with digital assets. That SAB 121 bill is most likely going to be signed into law day one, because that's the path forward for the United States. And that's why I'm always urging you to just stay patient, do nothing. Watch XRP go higher over time, but don't try to do anything risky like sell and buy back in, because I don't think it's going to work out. This looks very, very freaking bullish to me. You look at the 7-day chart on XRP and you could see what's coming next. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.